Well, let's talk about gas prices. As the president said in his statement this morning, he's well aware that they put a strain on family budgets, and that's why he's working with congressional Democrats to take action to cut energy costs. It is correct, as you pointed out, that gas price, the spike in August, caused nearly all of the increase in inflation last month. But gas prices are down from last summer's high by about $1.20 per gallon. They peaked at north of $5 in June of 22, and that saves a family with two drivers about $120 per month. Getting more directly to your question, the Energy Department is in touch with producers and refiners to resolve any issues and to try to ensure stable supply. There is some pressure relief coming in September in the switch over from the summer blend to the winter blend. The winter blend is a somewhat cheaper blend, and also we're moving out of peak driving season, so that lower demand also takes some pressure off. But I think the key point to leave you with on that question is that, again, the president and congressional Democrats are cutting energy costs by investing in clean energy and reducing our dependence on foreign countries that often don't share our values. And so I view the investment agenda that I talked about in my comments as very closely connected to this idea of transition to clean energy and more energy independence.
Well, how closely are you tracking the possibility of a spike in gas prices, and are you worried that that could erase some of the gains that have been made in lowering inflation?
Well, to answer your first question, one of the first things I do every morning is click on the AAA gas price, so we track it very closely. I think from a policy perspective, again, the actions that we're taking, working with congressional Democrats to cut energy costs, are at the core of our agenda. Now, I think the important point here, and you mentioned gas prices, climbing and their impact on consumers. The president has been straight up about that, including in his statement this morning. But I also don't think you can divorce that from the other efforts that we're taking to reduce prices in other areas that matter so much to consumers, some of which, by the way, you could see in today's CPI report. The price of eggs, the price of dairy, the price of meat, all those prices actually came down, so not just disinflation, but deflation in those cases. And I think the key thing, if you'll go to that wage graph, I think probably one of the key points there is that even accounting, this was the second graph in my presentation, if you can put that back up, or we can get it to you if you don't have it. The key point there is that when wages are beating prices, there you go. So you have wages beating prices, wages growing more quickly than inflation. And by the way, most quickly for middle and lower wage workers. That's a direct result of the persistently tight labor market. It also links up closely to one of the first tenets of Bidenomics, which is empowering workers. So a persistently tight labor market has delivered wage gains that at this point are beating prices. That means that the buying power of your paycheck is going up, and that's the kind of breathing room we're looking for here.
You may be eligible for this. President Biden is encouraging all eligible Americans to take action and claim extra financial assistance. Many Americans that reside in several cities and states will be surprised to see a bonus relief payment this September. And throughout this fall, at least 5 states will be providing stimulus checks to their residents. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all this information. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. During the height of the crisis, many states, in conjunction with the federal government, via the distribution of economic impact payments, offered some form of stimulus to their residents. Now that the emergency period has largely passed, said stimulus distribution has slowed, though not entirely, due to a persistently turbulent economy, among other financially stressful factors. Some states are still offering assistance to their residents. According to Yahoo News, the state of Alabama will be issuing a one-time tax rebate during the month of November. Single individuals can expect a $150 check, and married couples will receive $300. Lawmakers indicated that rising grocery taxes were instrumental in the decision to provide this tax break, given the fact that government surpluses were realized at the same time. Approximately 2 million Alabama residents are projected to receive this rebate, though one must have filed their 2021 taxes to be eligible. Also, the state of Minnesota has begun rolling out a one-time tax rebate in mid-August. The tax rebate is quite sizable. In fact, it is up to $1,300. There is a deadline attached to tax rebates in the state of Montana, and it's October 1st, 2023. Governor Greg Gianforte signed 3 bills into law to provide income and property tax rebates to Montana residents. Residents could qualify for a property tax rebate of up to $675 or an income tax rebate equal to the lesser of $2,500 for joint filers. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham of New Mexico introduced tax rebates for residents and economic impact payments for those not obligated to file taxes. Eligible married couples who file joint returns, as well as heads of households and surviving spouses, can expect a $1,000 income tax rebate. Single filers and married people filing individually are also eligible for a $500 rebate. The state's Department of Revenue website makes it clear that eligible families and individuals can count on up to $1,200 in tax credits, and that's if they meet all the requirements. The final date for submitting a claim for this tax credit is December 31st, 2023. Also, friends, according to Yahoo News, the Biden administration is making a big push to enroll student loan borrowers in its newest repayment plan before payments resume in October. But headwinds persist with many borrowers reporting troubles with their loan servicers as they seek to sign up. This week, the Department of Education is hosting events nationwide with 100 participating organizations during its Save on Student Debt. It is to inform borrowers about the administration's new income-driven repayment plan and other debt relief programs. The goal is to reach the estimated 20 million borrowers who are eligible for lower payments using an income-driven repayment plan but have not yet enrolled. Miguel Cardona, U.S. Secretary of Education, said in a press statement, the Biden-Harris administration is determined to get the word out about the new plan. So far, more than 4 million student loan borrowers have enrolled in the SAVE plan that the Biden administration touts as the most affordable ever. Of those, only 1 million are new enrollees, while the remaining were automatically enrolled from their repay plan. Getting the word out about income-driven repayment plans has been historically difficult. According to J.P. Morgan Chase, only 9% of federal borrowers are enrolled in an income-driven repayment plan. Of the 91% of borrowers who are not enrolled, 22% of those are eligible for a plan. So that means for every borrower on income-driven repayment plans, there are potentially 2 or more who are eligible but not enrolled. Interest on federal student loans started on September 1st, after a 3-year crisis forbearance pause, and payments are set to resume on October 1st. But as repayment looms, millions of student loan borrowers are still confused because they have new loan servicers and are encountering problems enrolling in an income-driven repayment plan. Borrowers have also faced very long wait times, drop calls, or call center shutdowns. Well, my magnificent and my most marvelous friends, That is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dearest friends, thank you so much for being part of this community and for joining me here on a daily basis. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch.